Very good evening to one and all present in the online FDP program. On behalf of Department of Counseling Psychology, Laila College staffs and the staffs of Department of Psychology, Sacred Arts College, I welcome Dr. J.B.N, Nayagam, Senior Physician, Diabetologist and Tantra Yoga Mahaguru for our 1 week faculty development program on holistic well-being.
அன்பு வணக்கங்கள். Good evening, everyone. At the outset, I would like to thank these organizers for giving me this opportunity. So the topic given to me was holistic wellness through Tantra Yoga Mudras. So what I'm going to present today is a very condensed version of what I would like to teach. Because we have only 1.5 hours allotted. So it would be a very, very condensed version, but it would be an introduction to you so that it will kindle your interest. Next slide. Please. So I am an allopathy physician, a senior physician with 43 years of experience. I started my practice in 1981. And I am a diabetologist, holistic health consultant. I have written so far 63 books. And another 10 books are going to be released within this year. Before December, another 10 books will come. And we are on the process of translating all my Tamil books into English as e-books. So very soon you may receive it as e-books also. And I am a Tantra Yoga Mahaguru. How does this mudra act? How this mudra can reduce the blood pressure? If I can find an answer, I am happy. If not, I will try this mudra on myself or in one of my patients who have a high BP, and I will ask him to do this mudra for some. Then I will again check it. And to my surprise, most of the time I find the immediate result. Then I am convinced, even though I am not able to describe it in a scientific manner. I may not be able to find the exact reason for that or a logic behind it. But practically it works. Sometimes it happens. So if it practically works, I adapt it into my practice. If I'm not able to explain it scientifically, if I don't prove it by practice, then I don't teach it. I just reject it or I keep it aside. Okay, it needs still more exploration. Till we find a scientific basis for that, or till we find a practical experience with that particular technique, I will not teach it. So this is my practice. Next slide, please. So the topic given to me is very broad, health through mudras. Next slide. Why should you take care of your body? It is very simple. Take care of your body because it is the only place you have to live in. That's the only place you have. So this is your home. This is your dwelling place. So you have to take care of it. Next slide. உடம்பினை முன்னம் இழுக்கின்றிருந்தேன். இது திருமந்தத்தில் வரக்கூடிய 212வது பாடல். உடம்பினை முன்னம் இழுக்கின்றிருந்தேன். இந்த உடல் இழிவான ஒன்று என்று நான் கருதி கொண்டிருந்தேன். உடம்பின் உள்ளே ஒரு பொருள் கண்டேன். என்னைக்கு என் உடம்புக்குள்ளதான் கடவுள் குடியிருக்கிறார்னு நான் கண்டுகிட்டனோ, உடம்புள்ளே உத்தமன் கோயில் கொண்டான் என்று உடம்பினை யான் இருந்து ஓம்புகின்றேனே. என்னைக்கு கடவுள் என் உள்ள இருக்கிறார்னு நான் புரிஞ்சுக்கிட்டனோ, அப்போ அது கோயில் ஆகிடும். அப்போ உடம்பு இழுக்கல்ல, அதை நான் இருந்து ஓம்புகின்றேன். அதை ஐ எம் டேக்கிங் கேர். ஏன்னா சோறு இருந்தால் தான் சித்திரம் வரையும். அடுத்த படம், அடுத்த ஸ்லைட். உடம்பார் அடியின் உயிரார் அடிவர். உடம்பு அழிஞ்சு போனா உயிரும் அழிந்து போகும். ஆறு விலகி போகும். உயிர் அழிவதில்லை, பட் விலகிப்போம். ஆன்மா அழியாது, அது விலகிப்போம். திடம்பட மெய்ஞானம் சேரவும் மாட்டார். நீங்க ஞான தேடல்ல இருந்தீங்கன்னா அந்த ஞானத்தை அடைய அந்த உடம்பு ஒரு கருவி. உடல் இல்லாமல் அது பண்ண முடியாது. உடம்பை வளர்க்கும் உபாயம் அறிந்தேன், உடம்பை வளர்த்தேன், உயிர் வளர்த்தேனே. அப்போ உடம்பை வளர்க்கும் உபாயம் என்ன? தந்திர யோகம் சொல்வதென்ன? அந்த உயிரை வளர்க்கும் வழி என்ன? அதான் இந்த 1.5 hours லெக்சரோட டாபிக். ஓகேயா? திருமந்திரம் அந்த காலத்துல சொல்லி வச்சுட்டு போயிடுச்சு. Now we will go into that. Okay, next slide. Holistic healing. What is holistic healing? Root word holos. It's a Greek word. The meaning is whole. Basic principle. So the holistic healing is whole healing. முழுமையான குணம். The basic principle. In short, the body has a tremendous potential to heal itself. Your body has a tremendous potential to heal itself. Only thing is you have to help it. You have to help it in such a way that the body heals itself. But is it possible in all the cases? No. Be careful. If it is an accident, if there is a fracture, can you leave it as such, saying that it will heal itself? No, you have to go to an ortho, you have to get a plaster of Paris cast, or you have to get operated. Okay, if there is severe bleeding, can you leave it as such, saying that the body will heal itself? No. If it's a case of poisoning, no. If it's a case of corona, we cannot wait. We cannot let the body to heal itself. Body has its own limitations. Body will heal itself to a certain extent. So in everything, you go in the middle path. Don't go to the extremes. For a mild headache, don't go to a doctor. That is one extreme. For a severe headache, don't wait saying that the body will heal itself. No. It may be a sign of meningitis, brain fever, or it may be a symptom of brain tumor. Don't neglect it. So you have to be very careful. Don't go to these two extremes. Both are dangerous. You go in the middle way, in the middle path, you will be safe. Okay? So holistic, holos, that is the whole, the body has a tremendous potential to heal itself. Next slide.
மூட்டு வலிகளுக்கு அரோமா சிகிச்சை அரோமா தெரபி மூட்டு மசாஜ் எண்ணெய் வலிகளை குறைக்கும் வீக்கத்தை கட்டுப்படுத்தும் விலை ரூபாய் 200 மூட்டு வலிகளை குறைக்கும் உப்பு விலை ரூபாய் 200 மூட்டுகளில் எண்ணெய் சுரப்பை அதிகப்படுத்தும் எண்ணெய் விலை ரூபாய் 200
இவை மூன்றும் சேர்த்து 600 ரூபாய் மற்றும் கூரியர் கட்டணம் தொடர்பு கொள்ளுங்கள் 9840809700.
I will ask you one question. What Father Das has asked yesterday. Father asked a question. Who is God to you? I will tell you a thing. In China, they don't have a God there. They don't have a God figure, but they have a principle called Dao. That is in nature. It's a nature. You can equate it with the nature. Dao. So they think everything has come from Dao. Then at the end, everything goes back to Dao. So Dao is the supreme one. Dao is the way of life. So Dao has so many meanings. So it's very difficult to define Dao. So once a Shishya asked his guru, the Chinese guru, what is Dao? Then the guru said, if you can define Dao, it is not Dao. Do you get the point? So So if I can define God, it's not God. He is bigger, beyond my description. He is beyond my understanding. So, for everyone, there is a God and He is inside. What's the Tamil word for God? Anyone? What's the Tamil
கடவுள்
word for God? Kadavul.
கடவுள் சார்
Kadavul.
கடந்தவர் உள்ளிருப்பவர்
So, what's the meaning of that word?
கடந்தவர் உள்ளிருப்பவர்
இல்ல கடந்து உள்ளே செல். கட உள். நீ கடவுளை காணணும்னா கடந்து உள்ளே செல். You cannot find him in outside. கடந்து உள்ளே செல். He is inside. அதுக்கு தான் தமிழ்ல அருமையா அந்த வார்த்தையை வச்சாங்க. கட உள். கடந்து உள்ளே சென்றால் நீ கடவுளை அறிவாய். அதான் தன்னை உணர்தல். செல்ஃப் ரியலைசேஷன். Okay. Perfect health is multidimensional. Next slide. Next. Okay. 6 components. Already they have talked to you about this. And I would like to add, along with the 6 components of wellness, financial. Father Arul Xavier has mentioned this as career health. But career health is indirectly linked to financial health. First thing, you should be happy in your career. Second, financially you will be well. You should be well. Financial wellness. If financially you are not well, then the mental wellness gets affected, emotional wellness gets affected, physical wellness also gets affected. So financially also you should be well. So take care of it. Tantra Yoga would help you to achieve health in all the 6 aspects, plus this financial aspects. So all the 7 dimensions of wellness, Tantra Yoga has some techniques, some easy techniques to achieve. This is. So I would like this session to be more interactive. So when I ask a question, somebody answer. Unmute yourself and we give an answer. So what is a disease? When I ask what is a disease, then you will say BP, sugar, cancer. No. It is coined by 2 words. Dis-ease. You are not at ease. So when I say disease, don't think of big diseases. Even a single dis-ease is a disease. When you are not at ease, if you have a vague headache, if you have a mild pain in your neck, if you have a little irritation in your back, it is a disease. When you get a knee pain when you are standing for a longer time, you may ignore it, but that is a disease. Any discomfort is a disease. Understand that? The body sends many early warning signals about the forthcoming disease. The body gives you signals before the onset of the disease. So, most of the diabetics in this audience, how did you identify or how you suspected diabetes? You had some warnings or you had some changes in your body. But the excess thirst is one of the symptoms of diabetes. But most of the time we ignore it. We think that the climate is hot, so I am getting more thirsty. We drink more water, as we said. We don't give any importance to that. Excess urination, polyuria, it is a sign of diabetes. But most of the time people ignore it. Then loss of weight, sudden loss of weight, it may be diabetes. Itching in the private parts, it may be a sign of diabetes. So, most of the people, they come to a doctor only when they have a giddiness, when they feel drowsy. Vague body pain, it's a sign of diabetes. It may be a sign of diabetes. So, body sends many signals, many warning bells before the onset of disease. If you catch them early. Next, if you know the significance of these signals, you can take appropriate measures and prevent the disease at the early stage. Only thing is, you should understand those signals. The signals sent by your body. You should understand. Next slide. The whole person, every human has three aspects: the body, mind, and spirit. In Tantra Yoga, we add energy also. Body is physical body. Then your mind and emotions. We take it as a single entity because emotions comes from the mind. And the spirit and the energy, they are different. Actually, they are different. Energy is the activating force inside you. You may call it as life. உயிர் அப்படின்னு தமிழ்ல சொல்றோம் இல்லையா, பிராணன். உயிர் போயிடுச்சுன்னா பிராணனை விட்டுட்டான் அப்படின்னு சொல்றோம். ஸோ அந்த உயிர் என்பது, அந்த பிராணன், that is the energy inside you which activates you or which keeps you alive. Spirit is different. Your soul is different. Soul is not that energy. Soul is different, energy is different. So we have actually 4 aspects. Next slide. All these 3 aspects should be treated and harmonized. You should understand the word harmonized to achieve a complete fit. If you are aiming at wellness or holistic wellness, you should take care of your body, mind, and your energy aspect and soul.
மூட்டு வலிகளுக்கு அரோமா சிகிச்சை, அரோமா தெரபி. மூட்டு மசாஜ் எண்ணெய் வலிகளை குறைக்கும், வீக்கத்தை கட்டுப்படுத்தும். விலை ரூபாய் 200. மூட்டு வலிகளை குறைக்கும் உப்பு. விலை ரூபாய் 200. மூட்டுகளில் எண்ணெய் சுரப்பை அதிகப்படுத்தும் எண்ணெய். விலை ரூபாய் 200.
இவை மூன்றும் சேர்த்து 600 ரூபாய் மற்றும் கூரியர் கட்டணம். தொடர்பு கொள்ளுங்கள் 9840809700.